Well, we've got comprehensive coverage from correspondents on this story in Brussels, Kyiv and Moscow. We begin with the latest from Step Vaessen in the Belgian capital. And Step, President Zelensky's talked about how important that Russian money is, not just to Ukraine, but to the current negotiations.
Well, it may have had some effect because we just got an update. There's real tense negotiations going on the sidelines of this council meeting, this summit here in Brussels. And we just heard that they are really aiming for this deal on the use of these frozen Russian assets, billions of dollars, mostly stored here in Brussels at Euroclear. At the moment, they are working on a new draft. That's what we just been told. So they haven't put this to the 27 European leaders yet, but they aim to do this later this evening. And there is still some optimism because Belgium is involved in the sideline talks together with the presidency of Denmark. They are the presidency of the European Union at the moment, and also the Danish are represented, and the EU Council, I have to say. The three groups are now talking intensely, but it seems that new conditions may have been accepted by Belgium. Belgium has put forward real strict guarantees, financial guarantees, security guarantees, legal guarantees from all the other 26 member states to make sure that they are not taking the whole brunt of possible Russian repercussions. So these are the talks, that's what the talks are focusing on. So maybe there could be an agreement later today. That's some optimism coming from Brussels here. But at the same time, there's a lot of questions still about how this will play out because the president of the European Central Bank, Lagarde, has also warned against violating EU laws. If this plan materializes, it's basically illegal to do it through the European Central Bank, she said. So she is asking for different constructions, different solutions to give this money to Ukraine. So maybe we haven't seen the end of the discussions yet, but some optimism here.
Yeah, I would imagine not. Gosh, there's a lot going on, isn't there, Steph? And these talks, these closed-door meetings are bookending what was a fairly wide-ranging press conference today by President Zelensky. What else did he have to say?
Well, Zelensky came with a very strong message that Ukraine is in desperate need of these funds. And he said this money is not just for Ukraine, but it's for the security of the whole of Europe. Because if Ukraine fails to defend itself against Russia, then maybe Europe could be next. That's the sentiment that's been spread here. Also, the Prime Minister of Poland said then European blood may be shed. So this is how high the stakes are here. And he also said this money is very important in connection with the peace talks that are ongoing between Kyiv and Washington right now. So a delegation from Kyiv will travel to Washington in the next few days. So if Zelensky can say that he can get the hands on this money, and we're talking about huge amounts of money here, billions of dollars, then his position in these negotiations will be much stronger. Then it shows, he says, to Russia that if they want to continue this war, Ukraine can do this still for many years because they still have the funding to do that. If the money doesn't come through, it's of course an entirely different situation.
Step, thank you for the update. That's Step Vaessen from Brussels covering the Ukraine peace talks.
Don't miss out and get full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.